Hey, Fern. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a couple of different things. Okay, so first of all, you want to cut out your fabric. You're going to have your cloth fabric, and I gave you the measurements. Adults, this is a 9 by 6 inch, and you also need a fleece, and the fleece, again, same. Kids one is just 1 inch off, so 8 by 5. So you want to take your fabric, have your pattern inside out, so put the backs together, and then I'm just pinning the corners. Mine for some reason didn't match. Maybe I'm not particular enough, I don't know, but you can be, it's forgiving, just so you know. Just want to get those corners together. Try and do it fast because Nikki's filming for me. Lovely Nikki. Okay. So you got that done. Now the other thing you need is you're going to need elastics. So they're just the stretchy elastics. I did 7 inches. I think I might have sent you a video on how you can take a bigger fat one, you can cut them. But yeah, you're going to need 2 of those. And then you're going to need this wire. This is a 20 gauge 150 galvanized steel wire. It's very, very pliable. So, it's again 7 inches. Now I use this same length for kids and for adults.
Christy, do you have pickling seasoning? The little balls?
I do.
At your house.
Where?
Okay, you're watching. So you need a set of needle nose pliers. That's how I cut with the cutter. But then you grab the end and you just kind of curl it in like this, and then just keep twisting it. So basically doing that so that it won't poke through your fabric. And then you do the other side, twisting in the same way. And the result will be like this, and so your nose will go here and it'll bend over the nose. Okay, so you're going to set that aside. We're going to go to the sewing machine now. Okay, so I'm using, my needle is for jeans. It's more durable. I found that the regular sewing needle just kept breaking off, so it's a lot better to do this. So you're going to go about, split your fabric in half and then go maybe an inch further. You want to start about there. So you put your footer down, and you just have to run the fabric along the footer. Again, fairly forgiving this. You want to stop about there, pull your pin out, flip this up, take your elastic, put it in on an angle like this. Okay, then you got to tuck your elastic all the way through. Kind of pull it out the other side. Okay, and then you want to leave your needle in and swivel it. Make sure your elastic is not over, you don't want to run it over. Okay, and then you're just going to grab your elastic that you poked through, tuck it in. You can play with these elastics. If you find them a little too long, you can always make them smaller. Just found this is a generic size. Make sure it's not flipped. You might want to just feel and make sure that it hasn't flipped over like mine has. So I'm going to just flip it, make sure it's correct. Get that a bit of an angle there.
You getting a deal?
No. Okay. And then run all the way through. It's a good idea to iron your fabric beforehand. This has been cut and sitting for a while, so it's actually got a bit of crinkles in it. Okay, and just find your second piece, put that in. Again, tuck it through, make sure you don't twist it. You could pin it. I'm just trying to be fast, so I don't tend to pin it. Doesn't really matter about the excess. Okay, and then you want to find your elastic, again making sure that it's not flipped like this one I think might be. Yeah. And if you end up with it too long, you can just tuck it in like so. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Now, this last part, you want to make sure you don't close it all the way up. So you're going to need about a gap this big. That's going to be you'll be able to pull your fabric through. So you want to go to about there. Okay. So then, what you do is you take this little hole. Normally you'd cut off all your bits, but I'm trying to be fast for you guys. So you just start tucking it through. On the other side, tuck it through. Okay. So you can see your elastic comes through. And just pull your ends. Okay.
You turn it inside out.
See, and then there, that's the first step. So then you want to make sure you got the bottom side, and you're gonna make some pleats. You're gonna grab your fabric like this and tuck it in. Now you gotta try to keep the pleats small because you need 3 of them. It's not so bad, a little more forgiving with the adult one. But once you get to the kids one, you've lost an inch. And so there's less fabric to tuck. So you just want to pin. You got to pin them down low enough because you're going to sew across here. So you want to make sure that the needle's not going to get in the way. Okay, there's your third one. Okay. So, once you've got that pinned, and you're gonna make sure your elastic's pulled out. Hold on to your string. I find that it pulls back in. So I have to lift the footer a bit, and you get it just so it's just on there. And usually what I'll do is I'll hand poke it through. Oops, put your footer down. Hand poke it through before you start. And then throw your back on there. Okay, so then you're ready to, you kind of have to push it through. The footer has a hard time grabbing it. Now I've got a pin that's stuck, so I will have to pull it out. I probably should have tucked that one back further. Okay. Alright, so you take your pins out and you can see how much more it's gathered in comparison. So you do the other side as well. Alright. I'm not going to show you because I'm trying to do a fast video. So make sure your key is that you want to start with the bottom so that both of the pleats going up are the same. So now we need that other piece. So you want to do the nose. So you're going to tuck this in that little hole. And you're going to get it to the very top. Try to line it up so it's sort of centered. Okay, now this is going to gather some, so keep that in mind. I would do this wire after you've done it, both sides. Okay. Now you want to make sure you don't run over this wire, so keep it tucked right in the side. Hang on to your thread. And then just run a line through to hold that wire in place. Now it starts to pull out, so about halfway I'll pick up that wire and just kind of tuck it into the very end again. Just so I know that it's going to stay snug. Okay. So you can see now there's a wire there. So that'll be good for your nose. And then all I do is I just go in here and I just run a little stitch on this side and on this side, so then it's got a nice ending. And then you can leave it nice for a filter. You can throw a filter in there. You can throw Kleenex or coffee filters. And yeah, then your mask will be done. Oh, it's not done. Okay, so here's one I've made myself. It's all fleece lined, but yeah, you can see it's got the wire and goes on like this. See how it covers your chin nicely? It's nice to feel. Okay, there you go. And one more test. Make sure you know it's going to work good. They say it needs, if you can blow out a candle, then it isn't good. So here we go. Let's try it. See? Nothing. It's good. The end.